Good morning from Naran, guys. It's 8:30 in the morning, and I'm getting myself ready to ride over the Babusar Pass today. So it's a mountain pass that's like more than 4,000 meters. I actually have to put on some warmer clothes, so you can see I'm already wearing I'm already wearing my thermal, and I will put some fleece on, and I think I might be able to use all of the at least some of the winter clothes that I packed, making my bags a little bit lighter. I just checked the weather forecast, and right now it's 8 degrees on top of Babusar Pass, which is around like 4,000 meters high. And then it's going to become, I think, like 11 or like 12, 13 degrees around midday. So let's see how cold it gets. Thankfully, I'm prepared. That's why I'm carrying around like all these winter clothes. And today is really the day where the scenery is going to become much more dramatic. So the past 2 days, I've just been mainly riding through the forest. There were some mountain roads yesterday that were just really like nice, and I was able to start like seeing the mountain. But really, after Naran is where things get really, really exciting, and where the scenery is going to change a lot. So I'm very excited for that. And then today's destination or like final destination is going to be Raikot Bridge, which is the point from where you go to Nanga Parbat. So I will be staying in a hotel there, and then sort out like all my luggage, repack a little bit, and then I will be going to Fairy Meadows from there tomorrow onwards. But today I will probably already be able to catch some glimpses of like Nanga Parbat. Which is just like such a beautiful mountain, and I'm very, very excited for today's ride. So yeah, let's get going. Let me pack my bike, and then I will head. And then when I reached Lulusar Lake, I had to deal with Pakistani creepers for the first time. I don't know what it was about that viewpoint, but there were just a lot of creepers that tried to talk to me and didn't give me good vibes at all.
Huh?
Can we talk?
No, I have to go now. Sorry.
World tour?
Huh?
Are you on world tour or only Pakistan?
No, only Pakistan.
Only Pakistan. Welcome, welcome. Then what do you think?
I made sure that I didn't spend too much time there and just got straight back on my bike after finishing my tea.
So I just stopped at Lulusar Lake, and I don't know what it was about that, but there were just a lot of creepers there. So just when I parked my motorcycle, there was just this guy in a car that was just parking next to me and then just like looking at me and just giving me really weird vibes. Like, you know, the kind of situation where you don't even have to interact with them and you already know that they're not good. And then I parked my motorcycle, and then there were two more guys. They were coming and they were asking me for tools and whether I can fix their motorcycle. And in a normal situation, I would have helped them. But also, again, these guys, they just gave me really, really weird vibes. And I just felt like they were just not good guys. So I just parked my motorcycle and I went to the tea shop because I really needed to drink some water and just like take a break and like use the toilet as well. And you see this terrain here. There's not really a place where you can stop. And if you see all the rocks on the right-hand side, there's also like this area is really prone to landslides. So it's much better to take a break over there where the creepers were at the lake and in the tea shop. Than to stop somewhere over here, because you can always have like some rocks rolling down the road. You can feel the pressure in my ears as well. Okay, almost there at Babusar top. And the wind is getting quite cold. Let's hope there's nobody coming from above. And I might actually stop for a picture here. So we're now at the border between KPK province and Gilgit-Baltistan. So Gilgit-Baltistan is what is ahead of us. And then behind us is KPK. Let me position my bike a bit better. This is actually also really close to the cliff, and I don't want to roll down the cliff by accident. So yeah, let's just let this bike stall. At least like this, it's parked. Cannot roll down. Let's get the kickstand down. Oof. Oh my god. Beautiful, but I can feel the height as well now that I'm at 4,000 meters. So I'm getting ready to get going again. Took all my pictures of the tripod. Thankfully, no creepers stopped here. But yeah, I think it's best just to take the pictures where there is no one, because this way is also nobody is going to ask me for a selfie. Nobody is going to bother me with a selfie. Let's actually cross Babusar top now. Okay, there's a police checkpoint. Stop. Assalamu alaikum. I can go or stop? Okay. And this is Babusar top. So it's actually not that pretty because they just put a lot of shops here, and I'm not sure what kind of development they're doing. But I can feel the altitude a little bit, so I think it's much better for me just to start going down. Yeah, and just like not spend that much time at this altitude. So now I know there's a lot of switchbacks that are ahead of me. But the valley is actually quite nice. Yeah, and let me try to overtake. Yeah, I can see the switchbacks over there. Let me just try to overtake this dude because I don't want to be behind him for like the entire time. Yes, and this is the start of the switchbacks. It's quite steep, so I think maybe first gear is actually a little bit more appropriate. Nice combo of switchback and broken road. even with the kids here, you have to be really careful because this is quite a poor and quite a conservative area in Pakistan as well. And like they're holding out their hand and they want you to high five them. But the thing is that actually a lot of them, if you high five them, they will pull you off your bike. So that's where, like at the switchback over there, when the kids were just running towards me, I just accelerated. Yeah, and it's fine, but yeah, it's just important just to be careful, because it's, even if like a lot of people in Pakistan are very nice and very hospitable, some people also are not, and you still have to use common sense when you are traveling here. Okay.
Okay, so I'm in the New Moon restaurant now. I just met a really nice Pakistani couple from Islamabad. The parking lot, they said that they saw me at Babusar before, and they just wanted to chat, and they were just like super friendly and treated me to some ice cream. And yeah, we had a nice little chat. They're also going to travel to Gilgit. So they're kind of heading in the same direction as me. But yeah, it was really nice, and this is something in Pakistan usually you either get people that are just really, really nice and really, really hospitable, and they treat you to food and to ice cream and show you around. But yeah, there's some bad people that are also trying to like take advantage of this reputation. Not like Pakistanis just being very hospitable. So it's just best just to trust like your gut instincts. I also took a selfie with them because they were super nice. But yeah, it's just best not to have too much trust in people. But at the same time, not like close yourself up. Otherwise, you don't have these like nice encounters. And I'm actually thirsty and hungry. So let me see if I can get the menu. Excuse me, can I get the menu, please? Can I have mixed sabzi, please?
Yes.
And then 2 rotis,
Okay.
and then 1 big bottle of water.
Okay. Big mineral water.
Yeah, mineral water, like Aquafina. There was
I'm actually seeing a white chip on the right hand side. So maybe that's an Nanga Parbat already. Okay, still no Nanga, but it looks like there is a little bit of off-roading in front of me. Okay, just a short stretch over there where the Jeep is struggling. And then there is the truck as well. So let me just slow down so I can speed through there. Okay. That just want to make sure that there's a little bit of a gap. So yeah, just a little bit of sand, a little bit of rocks. Not too bad. Yeah, but I don't know why this car is struggling so much. Because this is a Jeep. So they should not have that many issues with riding here. And there is this bus. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Almost dropped my bike. Then now there's a cloud in front of me. But let's just drive where this bus drove. So the sand looks a little bit more stable here, and just let's go. Can also just let these guys go through first. Okay. And done. I just had a whoopsie moment in the sand. So there was another stretch of road with a bit of sand next to it. And it was kind of like there was a truck coming. And I thought I was being smart because there was a little bit of space, so I could have actually stayed on the pavement. But I was like, oh yeah, let me just drive through the sand. But the sand was actually much deeper than what I expected. And I was also not standing properly. So I just completely just slipped and like fell over. And was like, okay, shit, this is the first whoopsie moment. But it's fine. I just like made sure that I was fine, not injured, nothing hurts. And then I just took off my helmet and I was just getting ready. Yeah, it was like a situation like this where I was just like, I can just go in the sand. Oh my God. Okay, let's let this car pass as well. Where I was just like, yeah, I can just go in the sand. And then I just took off my helmet and then just prepared to lift up my bike. But then a car stopped. Actually, I think 2 cars stopped. And then I had 5 Pakistani guys coming to like my rescue. And they were just like, no, we will do it for you. And then they lifted the bike for me. And then one of them, oh boy, okay, let me just drive through here first. Okay, ask more back so that I don't slip again. And a bit more in the middle of the road. Yes, okay. Okay, ass back, that's a trick in the sand. So, okay, there is more sand. Oopsie, and a huge ass truck. Okay, let the truck pass first. Okay. Yeah, so basically they helped me lift up the bike, and then one of the guys actually drove it out of the sand as well. And then they made sure that the bike starts, and that I was like, okay. And then I continued my journey and okay. Just throttle and go. Okay then. Yeah, so maybe this was the sandy bit that I was remembering from last year. Okay. Welcome to Pakistan. Oh my god, I don't know how the car and the truck gonna fit through there. Gonna go a bit further so I'm not at the tightest point. Yeah, it looks like they're stuck now. This is if you are like in a... This is what happens when you're a car driver. They cannot wait. Oh my god. After this jeep, I'm going to go. Okay, the single tracks might be tight, but at least there is no fucking car in front of you. Gilgit straight, and then Fairy Meadows is this way. And I can see my hotel. Yes! Thank God! I made it! Wow, what a crazy day. But it's been so much fun. And this is just really, really, really beautiful. I just really love this. Okay, welcome to main gate. This is Raikot Bridge. And then this is the okay, I think I have to hello. Where should I park my bike?
1%.
Yeah, 1%? Yeah, park over there.
Yeah.
Okay, straight. Okay, a little bit of sand for the last stretch. Yes. Oof. Okay. Made it.
This is what I look like after my adventure in the sand. This is what my shoes look like. My pants are just super dirty. My bags are really dirty, and my motorcycle is even more dirty. So I will check my bike first. The garden is just super nice. I think I'm gonna take a quick shower and then just sit here and relax after the sandy ride. Also super sweaty because it got a lot warmer after I left Babusar. And I think we're actually not that high. So this is, yeah, I think there's the Fairy Meadows car park, and then there's a really sketchy road that leads to Fairy Meadows, and that only specific jeeps are allowed to drive. They're kind of making a business out of it, so actually quite expensive for a jeep. But that's the only way to go there. Hello. This is what my bike looks like after the sand adventure. So it's very dirty. Pakistani guys, they were checking something with the light. But yeah, these scars I can just push back down. So it fell to the side, but it looks like everything is intact and there's no scratch on it. Well, there were some scratches on it before, but I just had a really nice shower with hot water, and it was so good to wash the sand off. And here I'm right next to Raikot Bridge, so I can just leave to Fairy Meadows from here tomorrow. And yeah, now I'm just sitting in the garden and just like enjoying the nature, just like trucks coming past. And I actually left my microphone in the room. It's still inside the helmet. Like I have to kind of tuck it inside the helmet and then always check that it's still there. Yesterday I actually lost it in a tunnel, and then I had to do a U-turn, go back into the tunnel, and then I had to call and talk to the security officer, and then and tell him that I lost something in the tunnel. And then I got off my bike to like walk into the tunnel to look for it, and then I saw I was actually sitting on the microphone. So yeah, it feels like every day is an adventure here. I slipped in the sand today, but this was due to me just being a dumbass and just not, taking into consideration that it's not like on a trail, but it's actually like, the trucks, they've pushed the sand to the side. So I think that was a good lesson. But other than that, I think
I'm really, really happy with the progress that I made over the last year, because like the last year I did an off-road training in Germany, and then I actually did some like enduro tours in Thailand as well. And at all like 3 times, like in the training and also like on the tours, I was actually riding single trails with sand, and just like off-road stretches that were a lot more challenging than what I was doing today. Of course, that was in Germany, that was on a T7. And then in Thailand, it was on a CRF, so it's like a lighter bike and without luggage, except for the T7, which is a much heavier bike. But yeah, it's just been really, really helpful, because now when I see an off-road stretch, I'm actually kind of excited. It's kind of fun. Like, I just get up and I know what to do. My technique is still not 100% perfect, but I feel like I'm not stressed out anymore when I'm riding through this. Not like last year when I was doing the tour, and when they just told us they were just like, okay, let's go, with like no instruction at all. Knowing that like everyone there was a beginner. I just done my license like 3 months ago. So I think that was just a really really crazy experience, and I had to learn how to off-road from YouTube videos that my instructor in Germany kindly uploaded during COVID. So that saved my ass. That just really saved my ass. But now I feel much more comfortable with like the off-roading. The only annoying thing is the cars that are just going really slow, because with off-roading sometimes you just have to give a little bit of throttle and you just have to go fast and just just find your way through the road. Yeah, that's not always possible, but I think today was quite good with just, waiting for cars to pass so that I could just go, just do it in one go, because I think the tricky thing is when you have to stop off-road somewhere on like an incline or like on the sand, because you might actually get stuck. So I think it's just better just to wait, let people pass, and then once it's like free, just to go. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be off-roading in the Jeep, so I'm just gonna be a passenger. It's supposed to be a really crazy road and really scary road, but I'm excited for it. I'm very excited to see Fairy Meadows. I will stay there for 2 days and then just like chill. There's a viewpoint that you can go to. You can also go all the way to base camp, but I think that also involves going over a glacier, which I'm not ready for. But there's also supposed to be a really nice viewpoint where you can see the glacier. So that's the plan. To go to Fairy Meadows and then to see the glacier, and then just to sit and chill and enjoy the view and read a little bit. And yeah, really excited for my 2 rest days.